It's been more than a month since TSA officers received a full paycheck because of the partial government shutdown. Earlier, I spoke with Angela Grana. She's a TSA officer and the regional vice president for the Colorado branch of the American Federation of Government Employees Union. Here's our conversation. We know a lot of TSA agents have been working without pay for more than a month now. How are you able to get by?
It's not easy. I'm feeling deflated. I'm feeling demoralized. I'm feeling unimportant and unvalued. My bills haven't stopped coming. They're still pounding on my door, and my bank account is empty. So I'm lost. I'm drowning.
And what about some of your coworkers?
They're a lot. They're sleeping in their cars, and if they're not sleeping in their cars, they're sleeping at the airport. They're selling their plasma, which I can't believe we got to do that. They're selling whatever they can to get by. They can't go get another job. They can't go do an Uber Eats or drive for Uber because we actually have to have permission from the agency to work a second job. And right now, the legal department shut down. So who do you ask? We're feeling deflated. We're feeling very unimportant and forgotten.
How is this compounded? Because obviously we have seen two shutdowns prior. Of course, the one last fall was the longest on record.
Right. And we're still trying to recover from that. Remember, you don't just have a bill, you have a late fee, you have a finance charge. You probably maxed out your credit card at that time because you supposedly saved for a rainy day. But since we live paycheck to paycheck, how do you save for a rainy day? We're one of the lowest paid government agencies. It's just ridiculous what we've gone through. And our credit reports are actually now, because they're damaged so badly, we could be disciplined for that because we're not allowed to have a bad credit rating. So the montage of issues is it's beyond our control. It's a big distraction for us. Safety runs on our labor, and if we're distracted, that's a big issue for us.
What keeps you coming into work every day?
Oh my, I wear my uniform proudly. I understand my mission. I understand my missions to protect the nation's transportation system. I love what I do. I like talking to people. I like finding out what their vacations are all about. My job is never the same every day. I'm always problem solving, always thinking. And, I swore an oath to the Constitution to uphold the values of our mission statement. And it's hard for me to continue day to day when all I can think about is, oh my God, how am I going to pay my next bill?
And in terms of some of your colleagues, we know that hundreds of TSA agents have left the agency. What's stopping you and some of your coworkers from quitting?
Exactly. We can't compete with the headlines of today. The grocery prices, the price of gas, the war. We can't compete with that. We're just simple servants. And we really probably will never recover from the abuse and never, ever catch up on our bills. So we really don't know what is the incentive that keeps us. The seasoned workers that we've lost, we're never going to get those people back. And we're never going to get their knowledge back again. It takes a good 2 years to finish probation and to be really self-certified and really able to do your job on your own. What incentive do we have to keep us besides the fact that we like the job and we wear the uniform proudly? It's going to take us a lot to repair the damage that was done to our credit, to our bills, to our careers. We need to bring those seasoned workers back, offer them something to come back, and offer the officers something to repair their credit.
We know Congress may be getting close to a deal potentially to end this shutdown. What is your message to lawmakers at this time?
Well, that would be fantastic if they were actually working on something, because this isn't a left or a right moment. This is a right or wrong moment. And we count on you as politicians to do the right thing. We don't have a red line and a blue line for passengers. We are Americans. We are red, white, and blue. We believe in our positions. We believe and we're dedicated to doing our careers in the transportation security. We believe that you guys should be doing that same, have that same focus on your jobs and taking care of the people and not be cowards and backing down. Don't keep quiet. There's things to be said, and we need to be paid. We shouldn't be letting security be at risk.
All right, Angela Grana, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you.